Provide your family with groceries. Is that too much? Too much. Said I love you, baby. Feel your love. Yeah. Real love is buying groceries for your family. Oh, baby.
All right, just about set to go. And on the hill, the lefty, Sean Manaea. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
All right, ready to get underway. Luis Ariz stands in. And that misses. So we're underway in Game 1 of the World Series. There's the strike. Fair ball.
Batting second, the right fielder.
Just a blue hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place.
Nimmo running hard to get it. Hauls it in for the out. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
The first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
Caught! And he made a great effort on that one. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. Back here at Citi Field. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Michael King. What's the scouting report on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Machado hauls it in for the out, and there's one down. And now it's Frankie Lindor.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
The 1-0. Swing and a foul out of play. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count 1-2. That's inside. Line drive, and that's a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. And now it's Juan Soto. And first offering is fouled off. That one in there across the letters.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Handles, throws to first. They get the out on Soto, and that's the third out. Game 1 of the World Series. Here's Manny Machado to start it off. The pressure is high for the players in the postseason, but maybe even higher for the managers. Every decision. Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out.
Down!
And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 1-0. Laureano comes up to hit.
Well, for better or worse, managers are remembered for what they do in the postseason. Pull the right strings, they might build a statue of you someday. One bad decision, and you might be updating your resume. You've got to be sharp.
Nimmo has it sized up. Makes the grab, one down. And here is Xander Bogaerts. The shortstop takes the ball. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in Game 1 of the World Series. Reaching for it and brings it in. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres.
The second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
And no one can get there. And that keeps the inning alive. So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
1-0.
That one's in there. And the count 1-1. Cronenworth leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Inside, 2-1.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Alonso puts the tag on him, leaving the box, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in Queens, here's a big power threat. Pete Alonso. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, Boog, it didn't take very long for Alonso to set the home run record here at Citi Field. He passed Lucas Duda for the top spot in June of 2023.
Ground ball left side. Slings it across and quickly one away in the second. Starling Marte up to hit. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. And that's outside. 1 out, base is empty. And it skips into dirt. Outside low. Now 3-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one hit to right. Tatis moving under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And now it's Mark Vientos. That one not close. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. 2 out, space is empty. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. Minaya back to work. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Minaya, a 6'5" lefty, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And here it comes. And there's a foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. McNeil. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. So the batting order turns over. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Luis Arias. Led off this game with a double. He hauls it in. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. He's 0 for 1. That misses the zone. 1-0. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
That one fouled off. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Nice.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Jammed it pretty good with that high fastball on the inside corner, so he can't be upset about the pitch. Just kind of an unlucky result.
O'Hearn now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Just missed.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
And there's a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here's Machado in the dirt, but kept close. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Yeah.
Nimmo pulls it down, and that is that. As we go to the last of the third, Ronnie Mauricio now. And that one fouled off. That's out to center field. Merrill under it. And it's caught for the out. Stepping in, Francisco Alvarez. Check swing. He went. And that's strike 1.
1 strike.
Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Laureano makes the play, and we're back. as we go to the top of the fourth. Here's Ramon Laureano. Tosses to first. One up, one down. It's Xander Bogaerts now.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
0 for 1 so far. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Yeah.
He's got it, and there's 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Cronenworth takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the World Series.
Yeah.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the inning, and now Brandon Nimmo. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
To the right side, O'Hearn. He takes it on his own. 1 out in the bottom of the fourth. Here's Francisco Lindor. Line drive.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Soto stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Now one missed. Now one fouled off, 2-2. The Mets down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Lifted in the air, right center field. Cronenworth makes the catch, inning over. Game 1 of the World Series. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. That one misses. Ball 1.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Nice.
Gets down, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And that's a leadoff double.
Up next to the Padres.
Here's a catcher to hit. Freddie Fermin grounded out his first time. Ball 1 low.
1-0.
That's down and in. And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Cut off. Throw to third. And he's in safely at third with 1 out. Luis Arias will hit next. 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
That one outside. And that's ball 3. And ball 4 to aboard.
Take it back.
Now back, the right fielder.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. And that's in the dirt.
Well, I think really just trying to be careful, man, in scoring position there. See if he can somehow navigate through this lineup, get a more favorable matchup, perhaps get him to roll over on a changeup, get a ball on the ground, get a double play, and get out of this.
And a foul ball. Runners at the corners, one away. And we're at the top of the 5th. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost art for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2. Arise, the lead runner at second. Tatis at first. One gone. Hits the fence. One run is in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Vientos whips it to first. Machado is out. Now the left fielder, Ramon Laureano. 0-2 in this one.
Number 75. Garrett.
Back there. And it hits the fence. Runner from second scores as they add on.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Bogarts up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside ball 1. Swings through that.
1-1.
Bogart swings through that one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss at the splitter. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Pete Alonso. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
Well, these Mets, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
On the ground to third. And that takes care of Alonso. Here's Starling Marte. Fly to right his first time. And that's outside. And it's 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. Inside, just missed.
2-1.
Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Tatis makes the grab for the 2nd out. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. And that misses. And that is ball one.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
Just missed.
Two balls, one strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
A swing and a miss. Michael King the strikeout. New inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Leading off from San Diego, the second
Garrett
baseman,
back to work. Just missed. Cronenworth in his 6th season, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. Touches down, that's a hit. Cronenworth around second, headed for third.
He's safe.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But
Yeah.
Nimmo has it sized up. Squeezes it, and there's one away. He's in there.
He's in there.
Freddie Fermin, the next up for the Padres. Drops into the glove, out number 2. So the lineup flips over. Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. Tap foul at the plate. Lindor to first, and that is the third out. Back here at Citi Field. Bottom of the 6th, and stepping in for New York, Ronnie Mauricio. Foul ball. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. One away, bottom of the 6th. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. He's 0 for 1. Oh, that hit him. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single. Jeff McNeil stands in. Fly to left his first time. Ball one there.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Next offering is in for a strike. There's a strike. The Mets with a lot of ground to make up here in Game 1 of the World Series. Liner snagged it first.
Nice in there.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And that skips into dirt. That's off the inside corner, and the count is 2-0. And there's a ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
So now 2 on and 2 outs. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
First offering, and it just misses.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
First and second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Lined, and that's a base hit. Here comes Alvarez around third. And he's out. Knocked down, and that ends the inning. Back here in Queens, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. Tatis goes yard. It's 7-0. So up next, Ryan O'Hearn.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And that one handled. Gets it to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th. And now it's Manny Machado. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in the dirt. Ball 1. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the late stages of game 1. Vientos throws to first. Machado out on the play. Ramon Laureano, the next up for the Padres. And that's in the dirt.
No strike.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the top half of inning number 7. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. From his knees, the throw. On the money. Nice play. And we're back. Set for...
変えるか、さすがに。いやー、あれダメか。足遅すぎるだろ、アルバレス。
Sean Reynolds on the pitch out of the pen here.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Right field, that's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. And they got their first run. It's 7-1. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. That misses, and that's ball 1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-0.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
And that is out of play. And the polar bear strikes out. Here's the left fielder, Starling Marte. And a breaking ball misses outside.
1-0.
That's in for a strike. And that's in there at the knees. On the ground to the left. Machado throws to first in time. Marte retired. 2 down, base is empty. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off. Outside with a breaking ball. Slice to right.
何してんの。
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Vientos, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the dirt, blocked.
1 and 2.
2 outs. That one way inside. Chopper right side. Whips it to first on the run. And they get the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th. And here comes Sander Bogarts. That misses the zone. 1-0. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
2 balls, no strike.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Now he breaks his back. Alonso makes the grab, 1 away. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Fought off foul. Alonso. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. And another ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the World Series. Marte really on his horse for it. Brings it in. And that is that. Back here at Citi Field, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And here's the catcher. New pitcher now, Jeremiah Estrada.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Jeremiah.
Yeah, that drops in for a strike. Check swing, went around, and that's strike 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Check swing, called strike. Line drive, makes the grab, and there's 2 out. Brandon Nimmo getting ready to hit. First pitch misses.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
In the dirt, now 2-0. There's a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
The Mets with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hit in the air, center field. Merrill sizes this one up, and that will end the inning. Back here in Queens. We go to the 9th, so digging in now for San Diego, Freddie for me.
Tyler Rogers.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Rogers goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. It gets down, base hit, and a good start to the inning.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
1 away. So man aboard, stepping in for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now 2 aboard. Ryan O'Hearn, the next up for the Padres.
Ah!
McNeil makes the play, and there's 2 away.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Machado stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Go straight. Whoa.
And Manny gets a piece. First and second, 2 down. Here in the late stages of game 1. On the ground, and that's just foul.
Ball 2.
Next offering misses. Ball 3.
2 straight.
And it's through for a hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away.
Left fielder
Ramon Laureano, the next up for the Padres. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
All loaded up here at the top of the 9th. Here, grand slam. He sends a rocket to left. It's 11-1. Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit. First pitch just misses.
Well, at least he's got a clean slate after that grand slam. Nothing to think about on the bases, so he can really go after the hitter and just approach this like it's a clean inning, get the outs that you need, and get back into the dugout.
Get on the ground to short. Fires over to first. And that is that. Bottom of the 9th. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Estrada back to work. That one ripped right center field. Merrill going back. Up against the wall and brings it in. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely...
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 11-2. Digging in, Pete Alonso. Swings through that one. 0-1.
The home team is hoping to find a way to rally, Boo, but the odds aren't in their favor. Safe to say game one isn't going the way they want it.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. In the air, right side. Tatis after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Starling Marte now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Slider misses outside. And it's fouled away.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Next offering is in for a strike. 1 strike away from securing game 1. That one just misses, and it's 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of inning number 9. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres take this one in a blowout.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
Well, Siggy, it wasn't pretty.
Nice.